Hi guys, I am Nasir from Freelancer and Programming Tips and Tricks. And in today's lesson, you will learn about HTML Uniform Resource Locator. It means URL, and a URL is another word for a web address. A URL can be composed of words like some website, and it is also composed of digits or numbers, or by using the internet protocol address, which is also called the IP address. So there are two ways to define the URL. The first way is by using the word. You can see that I have written some URL of my website, and you can see it's now open, and you can do anything in this website by opening this using the word. And the another way is the internet protocol address or numbers. For example, if you have a DSL router or any other configuration website, then you can also open that website by using the IP address. For example, this is the URL or number IP address for my DSL router. So if I open this, then you can see that now it's loading. Let's try another tab. That's it. It is open now, and now you can see that it is the website Pixel broadband, and you can change anything from here. And this is the secure website. You can not log in into this website without the username and password. So these are the two kinds of URL, and most people enter the name when searching, because names are easier to remember than numbers. So I recommend, or the WC recommend, that you should write the name, website name, instead of numbers, so that you can remember that easily, and also open easily on your web browser. What is URL? URL means Uniform Resource Locator. So this is the URL. You can see that web browser requests pages from web server by using a URL. When you click on a link in an HTML page, an underlined tag points to an address on the web. So let's open the notepad. I paste the code here, and you can see that here is some words before the website, and these are called the URL parts or URL scheme, and HTTP, and we also use the HTTPS for secure URL. A uniform resource locator is used to address a document or other data on the web. For example, you write HTTP and programmerzone.com, and now we separate this URL into different parts, and I explain that part in this tutorial. Now you can see that I have written website, and then it's a folder name, and then the file which I want to run at the startup of this website. And you can now see that you can see that I have written this website, and also now I define the its prefix are its terms which are used in our URL. The first HTTP is called a scheme, and then prefix, and then domain name, then port, and the default port is 80, and then the path of the folder, and then the name of the file which you want to run on the startup of your website. Now you can see that scheme. What is the scheme? Scheme defines the type of a internet service. Most common is HTTP, and we also use HTTPS for secure resource. So now we go ahead, and this is called prefix. Prefix defines a domain. Prefix default for HTTP is www, which is also called World Wide Web. And next thing is our domain, and you can choose this domain name by searching on your hosting provider, and you cannot gain your desired domain if it is already taken by another person. So you should purchase domain for searching on this at different web hosting providers. And the next thing is the port. For example, if you want to see the default port for localhost or website is 80, and you can also change this port by using your control panel or by using your port. As I have changed the port for my localhost to 8082. You can see that XAMPP has been opened and the port 8082, but the default port for this is 80, and I have changed this to 8082, and you can also now see that it is working correctly. And the port defines the number at the host. Default for HTTP is 80. And then the next thing is the path. What is the path? Path defines a path at a server if emitted the root directory of the site. So this is the path for the server or directory, and if you omit or skip this path, then it will directly run the file which is lying on that website. So this is our path, and you can also see that there, and this is the complete web address or folder, and next is the file name. The file name should be index.html or index.php, so that when you open this website, then by default this page will open at the startup, which is also called the home page. And file name defines the name of document or resource. Password protected site might use HTTP and or a username and password like username, password, etc. If you open this website, it is secured website, and if this website is secured, then it will use HTTPS instead of HTTP. So here we go. You can see that this website is secured because it is its scheme is HTTPS instead of HTTP. And now you can also see the common URL schemes for the URL. HTTP means hypertext transfer protocol, and it is used for the common web pages, and it is not encrypted. And HTTPS secure hypertext transfer protocol, and it is used for the secure web pages, and it is encrypted. and FTP is used for transferring files over the internet. A file is a file on your server or on your computer. So these are the common error schemes, and now we go to the next part of our tutorial,